because I can't be bothered to clap.
Mm-hmm. How's your coffee?
It is. It has hazelnutty Does
it taste like failure?
Right now. It's been a long day. We make many videos, John Browne.
We have done a good day.
So, as you can clearly hear, we are with the long day, and this is a man.
Mm-hmm.
And we have really beautiful guitars. Should we plug some things before we actually get into the nitty gritty meat and potatoes stuff?
Yeah.
So, Pretty Guitars by
Mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? They know. We don't. This is the John Browne Catzy.
This one's Catzy.
That's the Duval Q.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I know yours is green, this is purple. That's all I know. And they both have been Lufthansa. Because fuck Lufthansa. Because why the fuck can't you be nice to our stuff?
Can we please name this video Fuck Lufthansa?
In parentheses in the back, yeah.
Yeah,
okay, let's do that. It's ridiculous how they treat a box with 3 guitars. I mean, it's very clear that it's a musical instrument.
I mean, you've seen the case, you've seen that massive dent at the bottom. It's like, how does that happen?
It's a €600 case that then still results in serious dents to the instrument, which makes no sense.
Yeah, no sense.
And we're going, and also thanks to Yusen Kettner for enabling his trip here to me, which really we benefit from, and fuck them. No. But we're both playing the Black Spirit 200. Mine's in the rack behind us, unless you can actually show that. Right there. Right there. You know, right there. And exactly. And I'm not using the direct out. I'm going through the aux with the 412 Creamback loaded, and I'm also miking the Tone King Sky King cab with the Lewitt MTP 440. Then John is going through the coffee cab over there, the 212, which is also Creamback loaded, and that has the Black Spirit 200 on it, and out of 8 cameras, not a single one
can... It's on the slide. There you go, look.
It's on the slide.
Yeah,
is it?
There. Yeah, just behind.
The blurry blue thing in the background. In the background is the Black Spirit 200 by Yusen Kettner, which we're both running on the Ultra channel.
Yes.
His is going straight out of the DI out with
cab number 5.
Cab number 5. That's what you're hearing from Mr. Browne. And we're talking into... Nice. You go to the back cam, Leslie. That's very bright, but okay. The Aston Stealth, which is actually, they just sent that to us today. That's pretty stunning for $399. Apparently it's got a guitar mode, 2 voice modes, and a dark mode, which is when you're in a dark room.
Is that always dark mode like when you enter hell? What do you reckon?
I don't dare to turn that on. Yeah. We're on voice 1, and it's fantastic. Apparently it's got a built-in preamp, and it sounds great.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. So, but that's not why you're here, to hear all this advertising. That's why we're here, kind of.
We turned into that sort of South Park episode, you know, where the person's an ad.
Well, I mean, come on.
Leslie, I'm going to start calling you Leslie.
See, there were two, for the you fans out there, there's 2 options. We pay for flights and hotels and whatever to get Johnny so we can make videos for you, or we work with our good friends from Yusen Kettner, who are really nice people, have them pay for the trip, play their amps, which are good amps, so none of us has to bend over and do something we don't want to do.
Yep.
And we say thanks to the guys, and then he gets a strip rate, and I get my friend here to learn how to djent.
Yeah.
Which means you learn how to djent with me. Badly. So, we're playing these 7-string Duval Q and the Catzy in order to show me, old fart, whose background is Bon Jovi.
I love Bon Jovi.
And like 80s, you know, 80s hard rock, not metal. And my favorite band at the moment, of course, is Hanson, because they're brilliant. Mm-hmm. Which means I don't really follow what the kids do with the chuggity chug.
Yep.
You youngsters. Mm-hmm. And he's going to show me a riff or 2, and we see how I do.
Yep.
These are tuned to... Fuck, I don't get it, right?
It's basically, if you take away the high string, it's Dadgad in B flat. And then
So B flat gad.
B flat F below. Good to do shit.
Okay, tell us what that is.
So from low to high.
Without the low B string, which isn't a B string, we have.
Though the dadgad is from the low string. You take away the high string to make it.
You take away the high string.
Yeah. So technically, if I went from a 6 to a 7, it's not about missing out the low string anymore. It's about missing out the high string, which makes it a lot more mentally.
So without the high string, this is dadgad.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us what the tuning right now is.
It's B flat on the low string, then F, B flat, E flat, F, B flat, and E flat. And if you notice, if you take away the low string, then you have 2 pairs of the 3 same notes. F, B flat, E flat, F, B flat, E flat. Which is really good for doing... Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. We both also have the brilliant noise gates on the Black Spirit 200 turned on. Otherwise, on the Ultra channel, there'd be noise, which we are gating.
Yes.
So you want to show me something messed up that I cannot play?
I wouldn't say that. I'm actually showing you something fairly straightforward.
Thank you for that.
It's quite alright.
Some of these people still have trust in me, so...
Well, we're going to go with some big chords. I can't tell you the name of them. Maybe you can work them out, actually.
That's something that I would love to do, because I'd like to get into his brain and find out like what the harmonic behind this. Because what this tuning allows you is to just freely follow your fingers, follow your ears, say, I want it higher, lower, I want to, I mean, you're reacting to it, but you don't necessarily know what's going on. I know that this is a D major 7. I can say, D9, sus, blah, blah, blah. I see this. In dadgad, I have no idea, especially 7-string dadgad fucked up John Browne thing.
I mean, guess what? The best way to look at it is it always starts with a power chord, doesn't it? The chord.
Yeah.
And then it's just extensions of that power chord, and that's what you use to work it out. I mean, even though what I'm playing for this first chord, that's just a power chord, and then I've added in the extra 2 notes, which makes it just an extension of a power chord.
But I want to know, what is it?
Well, it's got the third in there.
Okay, show me the first chord you're playing.
Okay, so 5, 7, 5.
So that's the power chord.
Yep.
And then I got... So that's an octave. So that's actually just a big power chord then.
The extra third.
But that, up here. Okay, minor third.
Yeah.
It's just whatever that note is minor.
Yeah.
Cool.
Up, isn't it? It's D sharp. B flat, B, C sharp, D sharp. Yeah.
Okay.
D sharp minor.
E flat minor.
Yeah, all that, depending on how you look at it.
Okay.
H minor, because you're German. What does the H stand for again?
B.
It is B, yeah, okay.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, so first chord. Second one, you do the same shape, but you've moved it. So then you've got the high, so then it's the 5 and the 7.
So it's a major.
Yeah. And you said no one plays major chords in Ghent.
Except at that one point right here.
Okay, there we go.
And you're really doing that with 3 and 4, which is pretty brutal, especially on these long scale guitars.
I mean, you could, if you wanted to, 2nd and 4, it doesn't really matter. Then third chord is the same shape, but this time you're using 2 and 4 with the 2 high notes.
Wait, where are you on the strings? Okay.
So same strings, but...
Ah. Okay.
Just 7th in there? Yep.
You're doing the highest string too? No.
No, miss out the high string completely. And then the power chord. So let me show you the rhythm of this.
Okay.
In fact, maybe I should play the riff through first. So I'm going to play it slowly, slower than it's meant to be. So. I fucked that up. Let's do that again. I fucked it up again. Let's do one more time. Cut that out.
Okay, so this time we don't have chuck on some string. We're actually doing major big ass string raking.
Yeah.
So you do
4 for the first one, then 2. But it's 2, so it's.
Well, let me get that first part first.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it. That's
And then,
so let's just show the first bit again, just so you got it.
I see you're doing actually all the strings other than the lowest. You're not doing. You're doing.
Maybe it's just not playing it.
So on your first full rake through, you're trying to avoid the lowest string, so you have a more higher tone, and then. So how do you mute that?
I'm obviously lifting up my.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking. I could do it before. Now I'm thinking about it, and that's the problem. Is that correct?
Yeah. So. Exactly.
That's just a lot of noise. You know that, right?
It's very difficult to control. Yeah. That's a nice chord, though, isn't it?
It sounds like second lesson with a new guitar student, and they do that. No, it actually does work, you bastard. Why can't I do that? The open one.
So. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's.
What string?
And you have to try and mute all the strings. So.
Are you muting, or are you actually still hitting them?
So when you go from the chord to the high run a little bit, you need to mute the high strings that you've just rung out on the chord. So.
And then.
So let me do the riff again. So. You get
The whole thing?
And then began.
what are you doing?
So you know all the chords you've
Yeah.
just played, it's all just the high bits. So 7 and 8, 5 and 7, 3 and 5, and then 2 and 4. Yeah, so
Only those two?
so but you are going
With that? Why does it sound so much cleaner on yours?
no string ring out. Position of your right hand, is it right against the bridge? You want to move it forward so it's like halfway between the pickup.
Okay.
Put your hand down, it actually mutes the string rather than creating the zoom.
See, old school guy.
Yeah,
Because I'm muting. That kind of stuff.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's just that with the movement of the right hand, you can really change the metallicness of the mute or of the palm mute, or you can mute easier. So there you go.
Ah, okay. You're just over muting.
Yeah, basically, yeah, over muting. Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
From the top, I have no idea what I'm doing. Where am I? Is that correct? Yeah. Wait. And then
You just go the bagada, so there's like a note before it hits the beat.
oh my god! Can you play that part again from the slide on? That run. That needs to be one in my head.
Yeah.
I'm still having trouble with that. That's not true. That's not correct. I'm getting there. Give me a minute.
The hardest bit of the whole riff is actually keeping the strings under control because there's so many open strings.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's also too many. What am I using? What do I want to use here? I want to use 1 and 4, right?
Yeah. That's what I found is the best. Kind of use your first finger a little bit to mute the G so that it's not out of control.
Yeah.
So.
And one more time. Wow. No, it needs to be 3. Right?
Yeah. So it's like.
Do it again. I don't know if this is. What?
No, 1, 2, 3. You're hammering on at the same time.
Yeah. Do it slowly. I'm hearing 4. Wait. I missed that one. I'll do it one more time badly. And then getting in this position.
You have the muted note before you move, so it's like which gives you the opportunity to mute all your strings.
Are you doing? What? It's sloppy, but I get the concept. Okay, and then?
So it repeats that again, and then the tail is different.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to show you of this riff. So yeah, then the tail will be this. So I'll play it start to finish from the first one, because there's a slight variation on when it comes back in. It goes like that at the beginning. So I'll play it from start to finish. It's the Gajira thing, you know? The rake on the... for the harmonic.
I don't know. It's kind of cool to just make a noise.
Yeah, it's a very cool noise. Yeah. First time I heard it was a band called Iron Dissonance. Canadian.
It's really complicated to play that, what you do there.
It's not complicated. It's just muting the... I don't think it's complicated. I think it's the muting and controlling a wall of distorted guitar.
That's why it's complicated.
Yeah.
Because... it's a lot of dissonance with a lot of gain and a lot of strings and a lot of high speed.
Yeah.
And it's string control.
Yeah.
Which is pretty damn freaking crazy.
Which is what...
And this kind of thing you can learn on Riff Hard, which I have reviewed hard. And it does not get you hard no matter what fucking John Browne says, it does not. It does make you into a pretty damn awesome riff player when you want to play that kind of stuff. Really, really cool exercises. I wouldn't say I understand now how djent works, but I understand how that works, and it's just stuff that I would never do.
Yep.
And not just because it's in a fucked up tuning, but just I wouldn't think of this stuff because old school.
So then again, you kind of do. Like, I listened to your music earlier, and there was elements of the things that we do in
elements, yeah.
What you do, you know, it's like it's just not an evolution from prog, but it takes elements from it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of prog. I mean, I get it. Some things are new to me.
Yeah. So when you think you're playing in 9/8 or something crazy, which is obviously taken from like Dream Theater and all those other bands, instead of playing in 9/8, we just do that, but over 4/4 and just keep repeating it until it comes back to the bar.
Yeah, something that I think Dan Donegan from Disturbed did very well, where he masks the simplicity of the riff by actually having the last bit of it be the first bit of it.
Oh right, yeah.
And when you smack, and that is the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
And at some point you don't know anymore where you are, because if you loop that, all of a sudden you hear the thing twice, and then you don't quite know exactly anymore where you are. Some very simple things you can do with complexity.
Yeah. Well, every complex structure starts on a simple foundation, doesn't it?
What John Browne said. So I'm gonna cut this here because that's all we got time for, folks. It's not true.
It's just that he's stressed now.
I now wanna practice this. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna practice it. It does help, however. I'm gonna point that out. Not trying to be like all corporate or whatever. To have this guitar because it is very, very defined. If you're trying to do this with a guitar that's a little bit more mushed together when it comes to string separation, you can try as hard as you want. You don't get that clarity on that. So dropping €3,400 on a guitar like this is worth it.
And it's like what we were talking about earlier, the difference between the rev and something else, the fact that no matter what you do to the rev, you cannot make the notes mush together.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the similar sort of thing, basically.
So I'm gonna say thanks to John, thanks to Houston Kettner, Mayonnaise, Aston Mikes, thanks to Leslie for switching, and Animals at the end.
And Houston Kettner.
I said that.
No, you didn't.
I think I said that.
Don't think you did.
I said Houston Kettner. Shut up, John Browne.
Thanks to stupid hoodies.
Mr. Google, Poland. Bye bye.